Welcome back to the local W. Now, before this video starts, I got a lot of trash to talk, and trust me, we will get to all of it. Do not get me wrong. We finna get to all of it, of course. That did nothing. My hair is still in my face. Jesus, that's not here nor there. While I'm fixing my hair, we got a lot of stuff we got to discuss. Obviously, Aerial Powers and then went out there and decimated the Vegas Aces. Now, maybe that adjective isn't all the way truthful. I kind of don't care because I don't like y'all. I don't particularly care for y'all. It is no secret that while y'all are kind of like the poster children of the entire WNBA at the moment, and you have a lot of support, especially if we have to choose between y'all and Brooklyn, but that's not here nor there. I do think that y'all get away with a lot because y'all are fan favorites. I think you all are a collection of bullies. I think you are just a lot of different. I'm not an Ace fan at all. I think it's great the success that A'ja Wilson gets. I do believe that she is the second best player in the league, number one being Kennedy Carter, of course. But I do believe A'ja is absolutely her 1000%. I do not like their team. I don't like their team, and I'm not really particularly a fan. I could take this a lot of different places. I'm choosing not to. But it's no secret I don't care for them. And one of the main reasons is some of the stuff that happened last season in regards to us, the Atlanta Dream, against them, I wasn't particularly a fan of, right? A'ja dropping 53 points on us and all of her, South Carolina people going crazy in our arena here in Atlanta. That's karma. Tonight is karma on every last one of you. The Aces being an equal opportunity environment to where anyone can just come out of retirement, ring chase, and then get their jollies off, aka a Tiffany Hayes. I think it's disgusting. Somewhere where veterans can ring chase in peace is what it's giving. But what happened tonight was pure karma. And again, I want to specifically focus in on the South Carolina fans. There is some point where y'all got to let that go. I'm not saying you cannot be fans of specific individuals. You absolutely can. But the hive mentality, if you will, the mob-like mentality that comes with these stand groups from people coming from college is despicable. And for all of y'all that were in our building cheering, and all that shenanigans for a team that is on the other side of the country, but you want to come down to Atlanta because y'all ain't got no team. Don't get mad at me. Be mad at Toronto. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Cali for having two teams. Don't be mad at us. Because y'all ain't got no team. Because don't no one care about South Carolina. Don't get mad at us that North Carolina is the more popular of the Carolinas. That's not our fault. That's y'all's problem. So all that nasty stand support that you should have for Alicia Gray, but I guess that just goes out the window whenever Vegas comes to town. You can take all that, package it up, and go right back to Vegas with you. I bet your weekend in a red suit and black gloves is waiting for you. You take that crap back to Vegas because we won. Defending champions, my size 8 fans. You let Aerial Power scream on you? That's karma. Coming in our home arena in Atlanta, cheer for the other team. Take that somewhere else. Anybody get in the caravan and go to Dallas and go do that with Mark Cuban and them. Leave us alone. We don't want you. That's not here nor there. I would like to say, number one, that I think it's incredible that Aerial Powers is such a generational crash out because I love that energy. I really do. Every great team needs someone like that who just consistently plays like they have nothing to lose. I love that energy. I have been covering professional sports, specifically basketball, for maybe a decade. I think a full decade here on YouTube. This, of course, being my final season, but I've covered a lot of teams, and I'll tell you, I have never had the pleasure of seeing a team that's got an enforcer like this. I love it because you need that. She was playing so well defensively and offensively and everything else that Cheyenne Parker was strapped to the bench in the fourth quarter, which I was here for and I was loving. Let Tina Charles do her MVP center stuff. Absolutely. Put Cheyenne on the bench. I don't want to see... I was about to take it too far. I would not like to see her in the closing moments of games very much, please. Because what we need is defensive intensity and someone to have the same energy on one side of the ball that they have on the other side of the ball. And it is quite simple as that. Now, I didn't make a video after the Mystics game just because I didn't want to be a prisoner of the moment. I wanted to make sure that they were for realsies. And they 100% proved that in a win against the defending champions. Alicia Gray is shooting the ball out of her mind, and it is a carryover from the last game. There was like a moment of, oh my God, can you hit a shot? And now the last two games is, oh, she's on fire. 6 for 7 for 3, y'all. 6 for 7 from 3. I'm not good at math, but that's a very high percentage from my understanding of things. Then, there was at some point in the game where Crystal Dangerfield got a pulse out of nowhere and remembered how to score, started hitting fadeaways, hitting pull-up transition threes, off the hezzy, just getting in the paint with the high release. With the high release off the top of the square of the little layup box. You know what I mean? Just beautiful. Oh my God, it was beautiful. And then there was another point where Haley Jones got her nose messed up because there were several calls that just were not even there for the dream, because I guess when Vegas comes to town, everybody just has on a, you know what I mean? Just has a Jackie Young jersey on under their joints for some reason. I don't know what's going on personally, but that's not even there. And she had to take a seat. She had to take a seat on the bench because her nose was bleeding, which for some reason the Ion cameras decided to film. Gross. Also, side note, Ion, you knew there were two teams playing, right? It wasn't a practice session. It wasn't just Vegas. There were two teams playing, and it was at our home. Disgusting. MSG like ESPN coverage, if you know what I mean, but that's not here nor there. But once Haley Jones went over to the bench, Ryan Howard ran point for the entire fourth quarter. Now, some of y'all are new to Atlanta Dream content on here. I get it. A lot of y'all, love you some Liberty. Congratulations on that. But I need y'all to understand that Ryan Howard, all jokes aside, is the best player in the WNBA. I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know it bothers you. You want more Sabrina highlights. I get that, but I'm here to educate y'all and tell you Ryan Howard is the best player in the entire league. The fact that she can guard 1 through 5 is insanity and is not talked about enough. The fact that she's averaging 3 steals a game is not talked about enough, and it's disturbing and appalling, and I don't know where the hype train is. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. The fact that she can run point and play center at times is insanity to me. She was literally our point guard for the entire fourth quarter, just dishing. Can score at will, can shoot from the parking lot, has one of the most underrated layup packages in the league. I mean, can split the defense, hit a floater, do that like weird thing she does where she like does the Euro and then flips it up like that somehow and it drops in with no backboard as she's scraping herself off the floor. It's insanity how good she is. And the true definition of an MVP, where you take her away from the team, we ain't winning squat. Let me say that one more time. The true definition of an MVP, you take her off the team, we ain't winning squat. So you can chase box scores and say, oh, but she only had 14, but she only had 15. But what about the impact? She is the MVP, and she has been for a while. I've just been quiet. But I'm not quiet this year. The Dream just went out there and beat Vegas. Wasn't in Vegas, but it's a loss is a loss. I need y'all to understand that we are not even at full strength yet. We have not seen what amazing things are going to happen once we get our actual starting point guard back in a Jordan Canada. I'm saying it right now because it needs to be said, and there's a bunch of like really humorous previews I could have used from this video, but I think I'm going to use this one right here because it just needs to be said. We just did that to Vegas without Jordan Canada and basically without Haley Jones. The Dream are going to win a championship this year, and y'all are all going to come back to this video, and you won't give me the credit I deserve and simply say, Sever, you was cooking. Sever, you might have been onto something. I'm not going to get that, and I understand. I just need y'all to know that the Dream are winning the championship this year. I don't know what your team is doing, but I need y'all to know we win in the ring this year. This is too bold of a claim. I can't make this the preview on Twitter, but I'm close to it. I'm real close to it because I got a feeling. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just trying to warn y'all that we are nothing to play with. And a lot of people seem to not be getting the message here. But I don't know who else's favorite team we got to be for y'all to understand that this is no game. This is no game. Ryan has decided, I don't care that we don't have a real coach. I'm just gonna do it myself. Y'all need to, this is not too late to jump on the bandwagon. I'll be honest with you. It's not too late. It's very early in the season. But once we get to the Olympic break, I need y'all to know it ends like that's the cutoff. The Olympic break is the bandwagon cutoff day. So I just need everyone to be aware of that now. But y'all can all be distracted by what Kalia Copper's doing on the Mercury if you want. I'm just trying to report the wins over here. But that's neither here